You know what they say, or at least I say it, Westy is definitely bestie. And this one, two of the biggest names in the game coming together in this collaboration. Highland Park, North Park. Oh yeah, you know how that's gonna go. Let's see just how strategic this selection of a double dry hop West Coast IPA is right after the theme song. Welcome on back to the Midlands Oasis with your host and yours truly, Nutmeg 2 Palmetto. And I'm super excited about this one. North Park, Highland Park, big name breweries out of the West Coast. Double dry hop West Coast IPA. That makes my taste buds start to tantalize already. Really cool artwork. There's like a little hop guy riding a dinosaur here. There's one hop guy playing guitar. He can't play as good as Shane's Craft Beer Review, of course, but you know, not everyone can be as skilled as Shane. There's one here, the little cowboy hat. There's one here, a little Halloween cat mask, it looks like. And there's one here, riding a bicycle with what looks like to have a big red beard. Oddly enough, you know. Maybe they made this can right after me, you never know. So, details on the can, not too much other than the gravity at 6.8. Double dry hopped with Trial 702 Citra. I never heard of that, but I'm about it. Regular Citra Cryo, Mosaic Cryo, and Simcoe, which has been a hop I've become quite fond of recently. And I mean, it's been around for a long time, but you know what? Sometimes you don't like the hops too much in the early days, and then they start to grow on you. So anyway, I'm gonna use my beer head for the wind glass that I won in his giveaway. Ooh, give you some ASMR. That was a kind of a thuddy look. And we'll pay homage to Shane's strategy, and I'll actually pour first before I read Untapped. Some nice ASMR. Oh, I can smell that already. Whoop! There we go. Yeah. Sorry, that's I guess beer abuse, but here's the around here somewhere, some fisheye bubbles. That looks like a nice clear West Coast IPA. That's awesome. I mean, obviously I'm a big proponent now of now that I've had West Coast IPAs from the West Coast, I can't go back. I mean, clear is the way it's got to be done. It has to be done. On Untapped, this does confirm the alcohol percentage. It does list the IBU at 56. Not a ton of check-ins, very small. So, I mean, it's a collaboration, so it's not like it's a staple or anything like that. 343 total, 324 unique. Global ranking of 305 check-ins. 305 rankings, I should say. 4.13. So that is very impressive. The cool cats at Highland Park Brewery joined us for a momentous double dry hop West Coast IPA Collab brew. Strategic selection. This time last year, we paired up with Bob and the crew at HPV to hand select Citra Cryo, Mosaic Cryo, and Simcoe at Yakima Chief Hops. We figured it would be a good strategy to pair up again to make a beer with them. You can expect major dank aromas, citrus, and grape flavors, and moderately bitter finish. Rearrange the beer fridge because this West Coast IPA is the winning option. Well, let's find out just how much winning it is, huh? Top it off. Big frothy white head on that. Came down fairly quickly, maybe about 2.5 fingers worth. It does have a big orangey citrusy aroma. However, it's not that the pine isn't too strong. That kind of raw citrusy flavor that you typically get out West Coast, it's kind of, I don't want to say subdued, but it's definitely on the lighter side. But anyway, Oh wow. Yeah, I'm about that. It does have, they said bitter finish, right? Yeah, moderately bitter finish. That's extremely accurate. You don't get any bitterness though. It's way on the aftertaste. It's kind of got, if you can hear the pitter patter of raindrops, it's because I finally finished work for the day, and then it started raining. So screw me, right? Yeah, it's got that pine up front, but it's nice and soft. It's very crisp mouthfeel. I think it's that bitter finish, which is actually kind of a nice break. So it's really nice when it has such a progression from aroma to flavor to mouthfeel to aftertaste. Very, very nice. Shout out to my man Brian at BeerMeGVL on Instagram for hooking me up with this. I'm very appreciative of that. As one of the tokens he gave me for a little favor, I did picking him up some beer from Rev on my way back from Jacksonville a few weeks back. Excellent beer. I'm excited. You should be too if you ever grab your hands of this little project by the two parks. Cheers, friends. See you next time.